intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Chapel Hill and beautiful Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home field of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And the Tar Heels will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Clemson's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Defense is coming after him. Ramp down the middle. It's Pryor. He's swarmed by the defense. Completion made, and the senior quarterback showed his toughness to take that hit. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Dropping back. It's Van Buren. Turns it loose downfield. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
He'll pitch it. And the defense wraps him up. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Catch is made. Room to run here. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking to scramble. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on first and goal. Now they take a sack here on second down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
Running out of time in the pocket. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Sacked on back-to-back plays. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Tar Heels offense comes out for their first possession today. They will go up against a secondary curve that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specific.
He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looking for the wideout. But that one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Tar Heels will bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
To the air, it's Van Buren. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Tigers will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. Holding. Receive team. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ball handed off. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. He hands it to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels churn out another first down. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Tar Heels are in the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Back to throw again. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Back to pass. It's Jones. The pressure still can't get him. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Tar Heels will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. Add 6 more points to the total. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went forward on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Back to pass. It's Jones. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And the Tar Heels looking to run some tempo here.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier tackled there.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nice throw, caught for a completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. To the air, it's Jones. Short quarterback, an easy completion. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Tar Heels come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rice. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Got the first down and still motoring. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that 2nd level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. The back's got it. He's brought down out at the 46.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. He escapes the pocket. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looking to chuck it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Oh, he makes the catch. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Jones. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He made it. 3 points on the board. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And they'll bring him down. The defense punctuating the second quarter with a big play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. They'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Throwing off play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Back to throw. It's Jones. And the completion made. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. You get a little bit closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Tar Heels will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to scramble. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Van Buren. Tries to get it to the running back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Now they call a run.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Short pass finds the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Well, let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. End zone ahead. Touchdown, UNC, to put them on top now.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Yeah, you simply cannot hit the quarterback like that. He got caught red-handed. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. It's an out route, the catch made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there. 2nd down play coming up. They're going to run it here. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete as he overthrew his receiver that time. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. It's a draw to the back. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're going to run it. Spinning out of the tackle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. That's caught. It's Wilson. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking to throw. It's Jones. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw again. Looking right. This one caught. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And the Tar Heels will send their punt team onto the field. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Setting the back in motion. It's an option look. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant, allowed the defense to get to him.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The Tigers will line up to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? He hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Snags a quick throw. And he'll get their 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Dropping back, it's Jones. He makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Bringing pressure. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down. And the Tar Heels keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff in a single back formation. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up.
Here he goes. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Well, finally, some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job of containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
There's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Pandemonium here. They've taken the lead in the final seconds.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully